everybody, and this is day 14 of 365 days of single shenanigans. Now it is still Saturday. I'm just making Sunday's video because I don't do phones on Sunday and so I can't actually film. But we've got our habit tracker all filled out except for tonight and of course Sunday, tomorrow. I just had to fill out the work responsibilities tracker and the totals. So what do we have here? We've tracked every single day, which is really good. My last tracker did not have that. Yeah, I didn't track every day last time. But that's really exciting. We're halfway through this tracker basically. I'm actually gonna probably end it over here and then just do a tracker for every like 4 weeks, because why not? Might as well. Who needs it to start at the beginning of the month? Nobody. Who needs to start like within the calendar? No, we don't need that. That's too perfectionist for me at this point. We are just gonna do every 4 weeks because that's what fits best on the page. Now, this week, again, was not great. But it is the very beginning of this challenge. There's a lot that I'm trying to do and a lot going on that's making it difficult. It doesn't matter that I haven't done everything right. It matters that I'm doing things, I'm acknowledging the realities, no matter how much I don't like those realities. And even though things get difficult, I keep going. Actually, I wrote a poem the other day when I was experiencing extreme insomnia. It's called All the Things I Haven't Done. Let me read it to you. I haven't got the job or the business or the bod. No, I haven't got the man nor the car or the watch. Maybe I don't have the skills or the dollar bills. But at the end of each sentence, I'd like to add a yet, because it isn't over until I say it is. So when you're staring at the list of the things you haven't done, don't forget to add that you haven't given up. So that's my little poem that I wrote. And I think that really sums up me. It really sums me up just so beautifully, because there are so many things that I can see in my future that I haven't yet done, and I know so many people who have done those things, and I'm just like so frustrated. But the more that I focus on the things I haven't done, the less I will focus on actually doing what I need to do to get there, and that's the most important part. So we weren't perfect this week, but we're here telling the truth. And that's the real promise that I made to myself. Let's just get into it. Let's look at everything I did wrong. So that hopefully we can do some things right next week. Now, I had kind of a strong start on Monday. I actually had a really strong start on Monday. Monday was the only perfect day on the the morning and night routine. Now Monday I also didn't really hit the study hour goal that we had. We wanted to do 10 hours of study this week. We didn't get even close to that. We did 2.5 hours of study on the Monday. So for 10 hours in a week, probably should have done 5. We did not do 5 hours, so that's fine though. We did 2.5 hours of study, and today I actually realized I'm about halfway through my first unit. So even though I've only done like 7.5 hours total. I'm getting through it. I'm doing it. I'm getting there. Hopefully next week we might finish the module if we're lucky. I'm not 100% hopeful though, because see, on Monday I'm starting family therapy with a family member that our relationship's gotten quite strained this year. So that's one of the reasons why this week's been very difficult, because it was on Monday that I got an email from him saying that he wanted to do family therapy. So that, and also, Monday was kind of a mess. So I didn't wake up late, thankfully, but I hadn't done Sunday's video yet. Well, I filmed it on Saturday night last week at like 9 p.m. and I was exhausted, and I was trying to edit it and I was like, no, this is just, no, nobody's gonna enjoy watching this. I can't even get through editing this. So I actually filmed last Sunday's video first on Saturday, hated it so much on Monday that I filmed it again. So I was delayed there, and then I felt like I had this like insatiable hunger, but it turned out it was actually stomach irritation from taking too much ibuprofen for my leg that I irritated on Saturday at the fit stop. So we made a lot of mistakes. There's been a lot of setbacks. So that's why I did not go to fit stop today. We're not doing fit stop anymore, not for some time. And then so then on Monday also, like, there was emotional stress as well. So I wasn't able to take any more ibuprofen this week. My stomach still hasn't recovered, so my nutrition's been pretty trash. And I've been emotionally stressed by the idea of going to family therapy with this person, because I am highly concerned that they're only doing it because I'm not talking to them, and that they might not actually want to heal the relationship properly. They just want everything to be fine, and it's not fine. So we'll see how that goes. Those are the challenges that have made this week kind of suck. We ended up doing a lot of things late on Tuesday. We didn't wake up late on Tuesday, but we did do a lot of things late. I don't even remember why. I barely remember any of this week. I'm exhausted from not sleeping enough because I was so anxious. I don't think I need to explain the rest. Yeah, that's why we didn't do very good this week. That's why we had a total of 7 productive hours this week. The whole week. We did 2.5 hours of study on Monday. We did about half an hour today, and we did 2 hours of job applications on Wednesday, 2 hours on Thursday. I did submit 30 job applications, but none of them had a cover letter, so I highly doubt I will hear anything back from any of them. But I just had to do something, guys. I was just in bed and I was like, I haven't done anything productive. And there's all these jobs that like I want to apply for that I've shortlisted, and like I just know I'm not gonna get the time to write a cover letter. So I applied for 30 jobs without cover letters. Tomato, tomato, it doesn't really matter. There will be more jobs posted. Plenty more jobs posted this week. And I only applied to jobs in the first 3 days anyways. Ideally on the first day. None of the ones that I didn't submit a cover letter for did I apply that had just been posted that day. They were all like 2 or 3 days old. So there you go. Okay, I think that's good enough for what we've done wrong this week. What did we do right this week? We did pray every morning and every night. Now we might have done it late some mornings and perhaps some nights as well, but we did it, and I don't think, no, it looks like I didn't even half-ass at any of them. Yeah, no, we did our full prayers morning and night, read our scripture morning and night every day this week, except for today because it hasn't happened yet, and tomorrow because it hasn't happened yet, but it will. I bet you it will. So that's pretty awesome. That's a big win. Is there anything else that we were pretty consistent with? Well, okay, you know what? This is a win. This is a win. We did have breakfast every day. We did have breakfast late 3 days, which is unfortunate, but alas, is what happens. That's good. That's a win. That's a win. What other wins do we have? Do we have any other wins? I'm getting really good at variant Sudoku. That's a win. Oh, and we completed our points for Workforce Australia for the month, and we're only 2 weeks in. I will probably still do job applications and stuff. All right, so we've got some learning opportunities, we've got some wins. What are we doing this week? I've got the little planner. This is just golden because I cannot overwhelm myself. Well, I still do sometimes manage to do so. This week's focus, because this week just sucked so bad, and because next week might suck based on the outcome of the therapy session, this week's focus, I've just put Christ. All the other, oh, well, I guess I should, okay, technically, okay, I don't need to write my wake up goal in here because technically it's already in my alarm. So waking up at the alarm, that's the wake up early goal. That's fine. Praying and reading scripture, the goal for that is still just going to be praying morning and night. And I am talking to my priest tomorrow. He may suggest more prayer for me, depending on what he thinks I need. I'm talking to him about the family therapy session. This thing is stressing me out. It's stressing me out. But I should be hopeful. I should be hopeful. I'm very stressed. Anywho, the walks, I think I'm just gonna do the morning walk. It's just go on a walk. Any amount, just the morning one, because my leg, it is still acting up. It does still need more rest. And also because my nutrition's been really bad, I'm not actually doing my workouts because I did that exercise experiment 2 days ago. I was supposed to work out again today, but I realized all I have eaten today is seaweed crackers and plain pasta with salt. So is tearing my muscle fibers a good idea? No. I already feel so exhausted and low energy. I don't need to stress my body out anymore. I am trying to fix my metabolism. Working out now would mean that it would be being put under unnecessary stress that could then damage my metabolism and then damage my health further and damage the possibility of me actually losing weight to become a healthy weight. So I had to make that decision. My muscles are still very sore from the other day, like right here. Ugh. Don't poke it where it hurts. What else do we have a goal for? Then I think the other one is, yeah, just the pray and read scripture and the bedtime, and so that's all pretty self-explanatory. So in this week's focus, we've just got Christ. Monday, I have a lot of errands, and then I'm studying, and then of course the family therapy, and then I'm hosting a potluck at my house, which is really exciting. I've invited almost everybody I know, just in case most of them can't come. And I am going to be making more bread for that. I actually made a loaf of bread yesterday. It was so good. Oh, so I was like, okay, I gotta make more bread. Anytime, you know what, anytime I go to a gathering now, I'm making bread. Anytime I'm hosting a gathering, anytime I'm going to a gathering, unless there is more than one celiac present and I'm hosting. If there's more than one celiac present and I'm hosting, there will be no gluten on that menu. Because it's actually so easy to cook gluten-free. I should do a whole video on it. I'll do a whole video on it, and I'll have my cousin and her daughter over, and it'll be a fun time. Tuesday, I did put workout. That is under the condition that I can eat protein again without having a tummy ache. If I can eat protein again on Tuesday without having a tummy ache, then we can work out. This is the great thing about freezer meal prep, because none of my meal prep is going to waste. It's all frozen in the freezer. So it's not going to waste because I can't eat it. It's the best thing. Freeze your meal prep. Trust me. Get the freaking super cubes. Freeze it in the cubes. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I promise you. Also on Tuesday, we are going to study. I have not put a time amount there. I think, you know what? I think I do need to put a little bit of a time allotment. I'm gonna put... $10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wait, no. Because then that's lunchtime. Oh, but that's what I do. Okay. See, on my DoorDash days, I'm going to be doing 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then 3 to 5. So I'm thinking it might be a good idea to do my study from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. as well, and kind of do that for all of my things in the meantime, because then my hunger cues will work around my DoorDash schedule. Okay, I will do that. I'm gonna say study from 10 to 2, which means that I will not have lunch probably until 2 p.m. So we'll see how that goes. And then of course I have my CAD class at 5 to 6, and then catechism from 7 to 8. On Wednesday, I'm dashing from 10 to 2. And again from 3 to 5. And then I'm going to a liturgy. Thursday is our job application day, so I will first find some jobs to apply for, and then at 11 a.m. I have an appointment just over Zoom with a work study counselor, and then I will write some cover letters and submit some applications, and that day I also have workout on there. Again, only if I can eat protein without a stomachache. Friday, basically the same as Wednesday. We've got dash from 10 till 2, dash from 3 till 5, and then I usually go to a Bible study on Friday, but they're not doing it. They are doing a liturgy. I don't know what time it is, and I don't know if I'll go. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Saturday is a big day. Saturday is the feast day for the Mother of God. So that is really exciting. I'm gonna be at church for the entire morning and probably the early afternoon, and then I need to do my Saturday reset stuff when I get home, and I do have workout on there as well, again, if I can digest protein without a tummy ache. I really hope I can by then. I'll need to talk to my doctor if I can't. That would be really bad if it takes over, like, it's already been almost a week since I started getting that tummy ache. And then on Sunday, of course, I will be going to church, reading. I'm gonna take a nice bath, do some nice skincare, use my expensive skincare, and then I will also be going to church again in the evening, I believe. So that's the plan for next week. I'm gonna edit this video and I'm gonna see you next time.